Greetings and salutations. Welcome to another episode of 365 Days of Gaming. Really appreciate you taking out time to check out this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Greatly appreciate it, so thank you in advance. Now we got to get back to the Yakuza series, or the Like a Dragon series. So I want to show you what became my favorite entry in that series. This is Yakuza 7, Like a Dragon. Now I know for some people who were fans of the series, they were a bit apprehensive about the changes between this one and the other games in the series, where, you know, the other ones were like beat 'em ups, had like a fighting game kind of battle style, and this one was doing something drastically different by having it be more of like a turn-based RPG. On top of that, you are no longer playing Kazuma Kiryu, you are playing Kasuga Ichiban. So it's like, this game had never had another protagonist, and not only are we changing protagonists, but we are changing the battle system in it. So there were a lot of people like, yeah, we don't know, but you know, I jumped in this head first and was really happy. Not only the character himself and all the other characters that you meet, which is a kind of a staple in these games, but also I really liked the battle system. Like, it was just as entertaining because, one, I love, you know, turn-based RPGs, but the job system is actually jobs. Like, you have to get different jobs because in the beginning, unlike a lot of the Yakuza or Like a Dragon games, as they're gonna be called now, this character has even less money and even less ways to make money than Kazuya Kiryu. You get the starting from the bottom thing, like even more so than you normally do, because every game you kind of start from the bottom, but eventually then you find a way like to make money as like a side quest. So a lot of the Yakuza games, you could do something like run like a nightclub. Well, Kasuga ain't really got that kind of connection or pull or that type of charm. That's not his bag, right? So you end up running basically a snack company, and then being able to buy a bunch of different companies and buildings and you know, kind of turn your empire around. And I spent way too much time playing that particular like mini game. There's always like some mini game in each one of these entries that I end up playing way too much of. But you know, you still have the personality traits going on. You still, as they're one to do, have some sort of time jump, and you know, you meet all of these different characters, and then when you get to the moves, it still has the over-the-topness of the Yakuza games. So, you know, first, one of your party members, he calls pigeons out. Like, you know, he throws the bird seeds and the pigeons come and they do some damage to the enemy in front of you. Then later on, as you level it up, you start to have like a whole swarm of pigeons come and, you know, do damage to everybody. So like, I love the way they did all of the moves, like whether it's just, you know, you're playing a security guard as your job and you got the nightstick and you know, you're hemming people up with it, or if you are a host and you pull out the big bottle of champagne and spray it, and that's like, you know, ice damage or whatever. Like, all of those little things are just like really well done as far as the presentation. Like, this game has such great presentation. I'm so excited for the next entry. Just seeing like how over the top they can get with stuff. You know, there's other mini games that I really love too. Like, you can do the collecting cans game, and you know, you're literally just trying to scrap up enough to get to the next part of the game, but then finding out the actual story about what's happening with the character and, you know, why everything went down the way it did. And then you have like the big reveal, and then you have like another big reveal, because they usually do that in these games. It was a really fun time, and it's a game that I plan on playing again just because it's that fun. And if you didn't get this game because you were a fan of the other ones and felt like it was too much straying away, trust me, the spirit is still there. Certain aspects are different, but the spirit is still there. Trust me, it is a great time. And if you are looking to play something different and you want, you know, basically you want something you haven't played before, this is something you haven't played before in a really great way. So if you ever see it like on sale, or if you got Game Pass, or, you know, the PlayStation Plus with the streaming, you can play this game. And I'm telling you, this is really great game. I really like this game. It's like I said, this is my favorite entry in the series now because of how much I enjoyed it. And the other games are fantastic, and I still go back and play them too. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it though. If you are familiar with this game or this series, what are your thoughts on it? You know, what are some of your favorite over-the-top moves or storylines? Like, all of these side quests are really different. There's like a Pokemon one, and there's one that's like Heroes for Hire. So I'd love to hear like whatever quest line you did that was like, you know, most memorable to you. Either way, I appreciate you letting me reminisce with you. Y'all have fun. Y'all be safe. Peace.